This is Mr. Barr, and I'm going to do some IXLs with you. This is evaluating a function. So the first function I have is, what do I have? F of x. Why is this so blurry? Why are you so blurry? There we go. F of x equals 1 plus x over 6. And I'm asked to find what f of 6 is, which means I'm going to come over here, I'm going to replace the x with a 6. So that's going to be 1 plus 1, so f of 6 equals 2. Plug that in and get it right. Boom. You got it. Okay. So that's what I'm doing here. So now I'm going to find f of x equals 8 minus x. And I want to find f of 3, so I'm replacing the x with a 3, replacing the x with a 3. So it's 8 minus 3, which is 5. Next one, I'm finding my function is f of x equals 3x plus 10. So 3x, I'm going to replace the x with a 9 because I'm trying to find f of 9. So I'm going to replace the x with a 9. 3 times 9 is 27, plus 10 is 37. Awesome. F of 7. So f of x is 4x, and I want to find f of 7. So what am I looking at? I'm looking at 4 times 7. I'm going to replace the x with the 7, so 4 times 7 is 28. Next one, so what is it? This is 7 plus x, and I'm going to replace the x with a 10. So 7 plus 10, 17. Fantastic. Oh, okay, we got some squares coming up now. So I'm doing f of x equals 9x plus x squared, and I'm going to find f of negative 6. All right. So what's 9 times negative 6? 9 times negative 6 is negative 54. And what is negative 6 squared? Negative 6 squared is 36, positive 36. And now, what is it? I'm going to sing for you. Same sign, add and keep. Different sign, subtract. Keep the sign of the higher number. Then you are exact. So I'm going to subtract the numbers, and I know the answer is going to be negative. What's that going to be, like 18? Let's see, 58. 18, negative 18. So it's negative 18. Negative 18. Smart score of 49. Absolute value. All right, so let's go. I'm finding f of negative 1, and my function is the absolute value of x plus 9. So I'm replacing the x with a negative 1, so negative 1 plus 9 is 8. Absolute value of 8 is 8. Let's see, my function is f of x equals x over 5 plus 4, and I'm trying to find f of 30. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. I'm up to 60. How many minutes have I done? 5 minutes. All right, so my function is f of x equals 105 over x, and I'm going to find f of 3. So I'm replacing the x with a 3, so it's 105 divided by 3. What's it going to be? 35? 35? 35? 35? 35? Sure feels like 35. 35. Boom. Great job. See, oh, okay. I like this. So I'm going with 4 times 5 raised to the x power, and I want to find f of 1. So I'm going to replace the x with a 1. So 5 to the first is 5 times 4 is 20. All right, so f of x equals 7 minus x quantity squared, and I'm finding f of 8. All right, so this is going to be 7 minus 8. I erased the x and I put an 8 there. So this is 7 minus 8. That's negative 1. Negative 1 squared is 1. So f of 8 equals 1. f of 5. So I'm looking at f of x equals 105 over x minus 11. I would like to find f of 5. So I'm going to replace this with a 5. 105 divided by 5, that's 21. Minus 11 is 10. Is that going to be right? I know, I'm going too fast. Okay, that's it for me. I'm almost to 80. I'm not going to do the full 20 minutes. That's your job to do the full 20 minutes. But this definitely gets you a good start on it. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Stop.